Hey everyone, I'm Joe Ferzoco.
And I'm Chris Ferzoco, and in today's video, Joe, we're going to actually be discussing the market statistics, actually, and we're going to actually just talk about the first quarter of 2024.
All right, fantastic. We'll do our usual Jersey Shore, just not that Jersey Shore, right?
Yeah, that's
Brigantine, Ventnor, Margate, Longport, Ocean City, Somers Point, Strathmere, Sea Isle, Stone Harbor, Avalon, North Wildwood, Wildwood Crest, West Wildwood, Diamond Beach, North Cape May, Cape May Courthouse, and Upper Township. I think I covered most of those there. So Chris, take us away. Let's get started with some stats.
Absolutely, Joe. Today we're going to actually talk about, obviously, we're going to talk about the sales value, right? So what is the value of the properties right now?
Yep.
We're going to look at how many homes came on the market, how many homes sold, meaning actually closed. And we're also going to look at the sale price versus the list price percentage, just to kind of see how properties are selling versus their asking price. So starting off in Ocean City, we're looking at here in the first quarter, Joe, actually values were kind of pretty stable. They're at $1.4 million in Ocean City. And understanding too, as we're going through this video here, we're talking about all properties here, folks. So we're looking at anywhere from condos, single family homes, your efficiencies, penthouses, wherever they may be, tear downs, etc. It's all property here. So we're going to be pulling everything together, and the values there in Ocean City, as I mentioned, were $1.4 million. So the number of properties that actually came on the market, we were actually looking at 294 properties came on the market in the first quarter. And right now, Joe, we're actually sitting at pretty much the highest number of properties that we've seen for sale in Ocean City for quite some time. Right now, we're actually about 366 properties as of filming of this video, which is the highest we've seen in a number of years at this point. But again, 294 came on the market. We actually had 130 of those properties sell in the first quarter, and the list price to sale price was sitting right around 95%. So not so bad. Pretty consistent with what it was last year at this time as well. Moving down the coast a little bit into Sea Isle City. Sea Isle City actually property values are holding really well there, holding at $1.65 million. So Sea Isle is really holding its value. And the number of properties that came on the market actually was 60. So we actually had nice, steady, pretty much getting about 20 a month there. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward in math there, public education. And then the number of properties that sold was 34. So just about 50% of those actually did sell out. As for the list price to sale price ratio, we're looking at about 94%, just slightly down from the year prior. But again, these properties are holding in value, increasing in value, and most importantly for the sellers, they actually are getting a really good percentage of what they're asking for here so far in Ocean City and Sea Isle this year.
Yeah, I mean, everything is 96, 97%, 95 Ocean City. So 100% based on what they're listed for. We go a little bit further down, Chris, so we go into the Wildwoods now, and in North Wildwood, average sale price for the first quarter, $669,000 for your first quarter. We had 112 properties. Total properties come on the market in the first quarter in North Wildwood. 55 properties sold, and your list price to sale price was right around 97%. So the property list price $688,000, and of course your sale price was right around $669,000. In Wildwood itself, average sale price was $736,000. Ironically enough, the average sale price in Wildwood was greater than North Wildwood and or Wildwood Crest for the first quarter of 2024. We'll see what We'll see what the second quarter looks like. Had 105 properties come on the market, and about a third of those, 58 of those, actually sold in the first quarter, and your list price to sale price again was sitting right around 97%, 97.39% to be exact. Wildwood Crest, your average sale price was $670,983, so just about $671. We had 67 properties come onto the market in the first quarter, and again, about 50% of those sold at about 38. And again, average list price, 97.74%. So common denominator for all the Wildwoods, your average list price to sale price, you're sitting right around 97% of that list price there for your average sale price. A little bit further down, Chris, Diamond Beach, Sea Point Village. As we notice in all of these videos that we've always done with our market statistics, don't always get a lot going on when you combine Sea Point Village and Diamond Beach, but in the first quarter, your average sale price was $777,000. We had 12 properties come onto the market between Diamond Beach and Sea Point Village, and 5 of those sold. Their average list price to sale price was actually 99%, so almost 100% there as far as your list price. In the North Cape, or actually into Cape May, average sale price was $986,000 for the first quarter, which if you went back and look at our 2023 statistics, that's going to be down probably 30, 40%. 50%. Yeah, 50%. So we'll be kind of curious to see what happens here when we get into the second quarter of 2024. Had 26 properties come onto the market, so actually a substantial amount came on the market in Cape May. 10 actually sold for the first quarter, and your list price to sale price again was sitting right around that 98% there for your list price to sale price in Cape May.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, you're still seeing a lot of activity. I mean, these are first quarter numbers, and for the number of homes that are coming on the market, for what we've had the last couple of years, I find it to be fairly significant.
Yeah.
Moving back up to the coast into the primary home market, Joe, into Upper Township, actually did see a drop in the overall value. The average list price right now is about $320,000. And as you've seen, as you mentioned about past videos, you'll go in and average sale price would be $650. So I mean, it could be this quarter. So it's all over the place right now in Upper Township when it comes to overall value. Just right now, the first quarter, that's the average. As for the number of homes that came on the market, I was shocked at this. 57 properties came on the market in Upper Township for the primary home market. That's a lot in the first quarter.
Yeah.
All right. And then we had about 36 of those properties actually sell.
Okay.
So right now we're seeing properties turn over. We're seeing properties come on the market, even in the primary home market. As for the actual list price to sales price, 98%, up significantly from last year. So that's really, really good to see. And again, if you're starting at a lower number but you're getting more money, there's a balance there. So it'll work itself out.
Sure thing.
Moving up into the Atlantic County and the Summers Point, one of our primary markets there that we sell. You actually had your sales price actually went up, actually increased about $475,000 right now as an average sales price in Summers Point. Real significant for that market there. We had 61 properties come up for sale in the first quarter, which again, that's 20 a month in the first quarter here is pretty significant. We had 38 properties sell. So again, seeing some really positive and strong numbers there in the first quarter. Pretty aggressive, I would say, in my opinion.
I'm with you on that.
What we're seeing for the primary home market. As for the overall, 95%.
Okay.
That's what they're getting list price to sell price.
That's a 61 and 58 for for primary. That's a lot of property coming on the market. That's
primary home
absolutely
market,
100%. Further down, so in North Cape May, still second home, primary home market. So their average sale price there, $526,000 in North Cape May for the first quarter. We had 38 properties listed for sale in the first quarter. 17 of those actually sold, and I think we're looking at about your average sale price again, right around 97%, 98% for your list price to sale price for North Cape May. And then Cape May Courthouse, much like Summers Point, Upper Township, primary home market, average sale price was $422,000. We had 55 properties come onto the market, and we had 28 sales. So almost 50% of the properties coming on, 50% actually selling. So, and again, right around 96% there for your list price to sale price for Cape May Courthouse. So really, to your point, Chris, we are really seeing some properties here coming on the market, and it seems to be that. All right, we've got 55 come on, 25 sell. We've got 112 come on, 55 sell. So not so much 1-to-1, but it's kind of right around that 2-to-1. Every 2 homes come on, 1 is selling. We saw this year, which if you think about 2023, not very often we saw that. It would seem to continuously be that 1-to-1, 1-to-1, 1-to-1. Of course, we get into the monthly stats and we'll really kind of be able to break down what you're actually seeing when you see that list price to sale price. Thoughts on that? Yeah,
well, for sure. And like anything else, this is just the first quarter.
Sure.
New year. Obviously coming out of winter for us down here at the shore. So, we're going to obviously see things change in the second quarter. But it's really good to see some really consistent, strong numbers there at the properties coming on the market.
Sure.
Values are up, absolutely, no question about that. Seeing the number of properties selling was a real positive sign throughout all the towns. But I think ultimately seeing the number of homes coming up for sale is a good sign. You're starting to see more properties come on the market. You're seeing more options for the buyers that are out there. So it's a great time. One, to have your home listed for sale because there are a lot of buyers and values are up. And for buyers, there's more opportunities coming available. So it's a good time to be jumping in. Really,
Yep,
absolutely.
100%. Yes. And, you know, folks, if this is your first time to the channel and you like to get the most up-to-date market information, please subscribe below. Tap that bell for instant notifications. You'll get the most up-to-date market information like we're sharing here with you right now. Also, if you have happenings and things like that, any kind of festivities and stuff going down here at the Jersey Shore. And please hit that like button as well. So I'm Joe. This is Chris. And until next time, we'll see you at the beach.